of the days of Nancy Pelosi. And yet here we are.
Hold on. We got to run that back.
Jon Stewart interviewed Hakeem Jeffries, who is just one of the most worthless people you could ever possibly imagine. I never imagined I would long for the return of the days of Nancy Pelosi, and yet here we are. So Jon asked him very diplomatically, like, Democrats say that they have a messaging problem, but don't you kind of have like a reality and policy problem? Hakeem Jeffries has really no response to this. Let's take a listen.
Where is the Democrats' Project 2025? Is that underway? Is
it underway? And I kind of just stopped that to correct myself. So my dad sent me a correction, and they actually just said it. So Jen Psaki was not the speaker; she was press secretary. She was press secretary. So that's the role that Karine Jean-Pierre, and then I forget the new fiery lady that I like. Is it Leahy? Kristen Leahy, I believe so. If not, I just wanted to correct that. She was the press secretary, not the speaker. All right. Jon Stewart, the floor is yours.
Where is the Democrats' Project 2025? Is that underway? Everything you're saying feels right to me. The Democrats have to make this point. Where's the infrastructure to do that? And who are the leaders taking charge of that effort? Because when I listened to, I believe his name is Ken Martin. Is that correct? The new DNC chair?
That's right.
He kept saying it's a messaging issue, as though, no, everything's going right. You just don't realize it yet. As opposed to, we've gotten away from New Deal values.
I wanted to interrupt. I wish that Jon Stewart would have just said, where's your Project 2025, and just stop talking. Because I want to go back a couple seconds, because I want you to watch Hakeem Jeffries. Just read his body language. He's just sitting there, just nodding his head as if he has an answer to respond to exactly what Jon Stewart's asking. And this is something that we talked about months ago. This is what I always talk about. The Democrats have no foundational principles, values, or structure. What do they stand for? We don't know. Donald Trump said he didn't write Project 2025. A lot of Republicans contributed to it. Why didn't Democrats have their own? Why don't they have their own? Why don't they have their own? Everybody, but instead, what do I say that they always do? Their position is simply seeing what the Republicans are doing, like, yo, what they got going over there? All right, let me see if I can hate on them over there. You remember, what's the movie? What's the movie with DMX and Nas? How am I forgetting this movie? Hold on. Somebody help me out. Belly. Y'all remember Belly? And the guy's standing across the street and he's eating the what is it? Lorenz Tate. Not Lorenz Tate. The other one that was in Don't Be a Man. Whatever. He's sitting there eating the banana, the perm, hating on them, seeing what they got, seeing all the motion that they got, and just hating on it. That's what I see the Democrats doing. They just look to see, like, what them Republicans doing. Oh, they over there trying to make the government like more efficient. Oh, they got Elon over there. All right, yeah, this is what we're gonna say about Elon. We're gonna try to like wage a little war between Elon and Trump. We're gonna act like Elon's really the president, so that can affect Trump's ego and stuff. We just gonna keep repeating that. Yo, y'all keep repeating that same thing, and it's gonna get to him. All right, who else they got over there? Oh, they got RFK over there. Damn, we lost RFK. How did we lose RFK? All right, yo, this is what we're gonna say about RFK. We just gonna make him appear to be loony and stuff. All right, bet. Who else they got over there? Oh, Tulsi. I really feel like that's what the Democrats do. And this is how they get in positions where they end up arguing. Like, the Democrats make their job so much harder. Why should you? It's like when you can't define what a woman is, it's like, damn. It's like, where are we supposed to go from here? When you have to defend, it's like if I was in debate class and the teacher gave me, it's like, hey, your role is to defend why men should play sports against women. And then you have to defend why tampons should be in boys' bathrooms. Then you have to defend why we should incentivize illegal migrants to come here, even though we don't have the infrastructure to even take care of the impoverished communities that our inner cities have right now. Like, literally, why are you making your job so hard? And it's because you have no foundational principles. You don't even know what you stand for. Your only strategy is figuring out a way to hate on what they're doing. Yeah, and thanks, Ebony. Yeah, it was Levette. Yeah, sorry about that. I had a brain freeze. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. I said I was going to go back a couple seconds. Just look at Hakeem Jeffries' face.
That's right. He's in charge of that. Do that. Democrats have to make here's the Democrats' Project 2025. Is that underway? Is there everything you're saying feels right to me. The Democrats have to make this point. Where's the infrastructure to do that? And who are the leaders taking charge of that effort? Because when I listened to, I believe his name is Ken Martin. Is that correct? The new DNC chair?
That's right.
He kept saying it's a messaging issue, as though, no, everything's going right. You just don't realize it yet. As opposed to, we've gotten away from New Deal values. Does that make sense to you?
Well, I think there's a few things going on here.
Yeah.
In terms of how we better communicate with the American people, Maya Angelou said it best. People won't remember what you say. They may not even remember what you do, but they will always remember how you make them feel. And I think what we have to do a better job of is making the American people feel that we understand the pain that they've been in economically.
So that is his.
I'm going to play it again. Look at Jon Stewart's face and pay attention to what this man is saying. He did not answer anything. His answer to, yo, we need a plan. We need a strategy. Oh, yeah. Well, Maya Angelou said people don't even remember what you did. They remember how you made them feel. So forget the plan. We just got to make the Democratic voters make them feel like we actually hear them. We may not do anything for them, but we just got to make them feel like we understand their pain. It's like, yo, it's like they have the same programming. It's like, yo, throw a Maya Angelou quote in there. When people show you who they are, believe, like when they go, like literally they are programmed. Y'all are the intelligent college. Come on, y'all are intelligent. Y'all are the intelligent ones. I know you're the book smart ones, but come on, you got to have some soft skills as well and be able to communicate. But because it seems like they think that they're so smart, you ever had that kid that's so smart in the class where they feel like they don't have to take notes, they feel like they don't have to make a plan, but then eventually it catches up to them? This is where the Democratic Party is. Do you know how easy it would be? You want to know why they can't have a plan? Because what would they write on it? What would they write on it? Let's look at some of the top issues. What would they write on to address inflation? What would they write on to, from a cultural standpoint, with the LGBTQ, with the woke ideology? What would you write? What would you write when it comes to Israel and Palestine? Y'all play both sides. Republicans, you may not like the side that they're on, but it's clear which side they're on. What would the Democrats write down? I don't even know. They couldn't even write anything down. Project 2025, I told y'all, most of the people that I hear criticizing Project 2025 never even read it. When I read like maybe 100, 200 pages or something like that, I actually learned a whole lot from it. I agreed with it. I think the first part was mostly based on exactly what actually Elon is doing. It was highlighting how a lot of these non-elected bureaucrats get in these positions in the government, and they end up having a lot more power in shaping laws and policies because they are they're only there, or compared to, let's say, somebody who's serving a 4-year term or a 2-year term. Those people are there. You can't get rid of them. So I actually learned a lot about that, how the same things that Elon and Trump are calling out, where as far as performance, they're all getting bonuses. Not the performance is bad, but they're still getting bonuses. All these different things. It's like, well, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours, and then we can kind of just we've all been in that type of. Matter of fact, the first internship that I ever did at Smithfield Foods in Smithfield, Virginia. I went there. I had a tie on. I remember it the first day. They told me like, hey, we don't wear ties. I was like, all right, cool. Like, should I take it off now, or do you want me to like not wear it tomorrow? They said, no, you can take it off. Then I was doing like accounting work, and I was submitting journal entries. So they're giving me journal entries. I'm knocking them out like boom, boom, boom. Like I'm excited. Like I'm, sports mentality. Like, yo, let's get this shit done. I'm thinking that they're gonna be happy that I'm getting them done fast. So I would put the journal entries in, and then I there was 2 piles. One pile, take them, submit the journal entries into the computer, then put it. And I was outworking the person that was responsible for putting the actual like journal entries in that file, so then I could submit them to the computer. They pulled me to the side and said, hey, this is not really, we work at a different, pace. Like, it's just. And I realized like there was no end goal. So they just took their time. They didn't have an end goal that they needed to meet. It wasn't a performance-based business or a performance-based role. In a performance-based role, we're getting stuff done because we got goals, and we're going to get rewarded for doing it as efficient as possible in a timely manner. Theirs, nah. It was just like, oh, just, we go at our, nice pace. And I'm like, damn, this is the workforce? Like, shit. Like that, like, yeah, I was a little disappointed, to be totally honest. And when it ended up happening, I started to get relaxed. I started to not care as much. I started to just come, all right, well, take my time. Maybe I'll be on the phone a little bit more, just chill, relax. I'm not stressing. Maybe take a little bit more time during lunch break instead of breaking my neck to get back to, to get there back early. This is what has happened with the government. And this is continued over time, and it's created a snowball effect to the point where now that's why the only thing that Republicans and Democrats agree on is that the government needs to run more efficiently and they need to trim it down. Think about that. That's actually common ground. They both agree on that. They just disagree on maybe the strategies, or even if they don't disagree on the strategies, the Democrats are just sitting here because Trump's doing it. No matter what way Trump decided to do it, Democrats would be sitting there saying, oh no, he's doing it the wrong way. Because that's their only approach to anything. We don't know what their goals are. We don't know what they're trying to do because it's all just based on what the Republicans are doing, at least in recent times, since I've been observing. Let's keep going.
Diagnosis.
What the
is that we need to change how we make the American people feel.
How we make the American people.
Well, and remember, I mean, the key to understanding this exchange.
And hold on, I see a couple comments. Let me make sure. So Kimmy wrote, those canned talking points, they have all been given that they say over and over are one of the reasons they lost. I agree. They sound so dang condescending. It's a fact. It's a fact. Ed wrote, they couldn't write it down because it would all expose how twisted they are. That's a fact. Just look at what's going on right now. It's like, oh my God, Elon's going. Okay, let's just say that he's going to steal people's social security numbers. Yeah, he's going to steal your 10,000 in there. He's got 760. Wait, what is Elon worth? Isn't Elon? Wait, I was about to say million. Elon's worth billions. And he's going to steal your 10,000 in there. All right, bet. Get that free money. Oh, man. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Just a couple more videos that we'll play. All right, so I want to play this Michael Steele video. We may finish up with this one. I'm a little tired, y'all. My apologies. I'm a little tired. All right, let's play this Michael Steele video, and then I got a funny Dr. Umar video. I don't know if we're gonna play it, but let me get to this Michael Steele video. Hold on one second. Let me get rid of these. Hide that. X out of that. X out of that. X out of that. All right, let me